forgiveness for those people that perpetrated the false contracts, for those people that created the mortgages, the debt crypts, those people that created the debts, which is sin, those people that fraudulently made their conveyance to the letterbox, for those people that made false claims, for those people that have made false witnesses upon documents and upon your fellow man, there can be no forgiveness. And I am saying for the second time, for those people that perpetrated the death pledge, the mortgages, and all of those things that hold mankind in slavery, the television people, the newspapers, the governments, they will not be forgiven, because I, as the grantor, as the citizens of this planet, who are the grantors for the Vatican, for the newspapers and all of those governments, because it is by consent, and you hoodwinked all the nations, all the people in those nations into giving you consent by means of fraud, and therefore you can never have forgiveness, since we are the grantors and you have not come forward for any forgiveness. So in the most congruent language, you will explain your sins. You will explain why you created those debt pledges. You will explain why you created those fraudulent federal loans, student loans. You will come forward in the most congruent fashion possible, and you will ask forgiveness. And only when you have asked forgiveness can you be even granted the permission for forgiveness. You have not asked, and therefore you don't get it. All those people that have stolen copyright, all those people that have infiltrated good, honest men and women that work hard and diligently to bring knowledge and to bring light and solutions of this world, you are not forgiven for the sins, for the trespasses, and all of those people that participated in the fraud. They do not have forgiveness. You will not get away by using this 90-day rule, calling it the Corona effect and so-called other pernicious names. You will not be able to use that time, because that time is only for honorable people, duty-bound people, and you are not honorable and you have no duties to perform. All of your contracts, the IRS, the BBC, the charters, and all of those nonsense that has been written in Babel will not be forgiven, and you will not be able to walk the population. All my court systems and all 195 courts, federal postal court stations all over the world, you will not be forgiven because you have not asked for forgiveness. You must confess. You must confess why you created those mortgages, why you must confess the reasons behind it. And just as time memorial dictates, when you withhold information, you are violating contract rules. When you don't tell the whole truth, which means all of the facts that you are in possession of, you have violated contract. In fact, you have violated contract so many times you have no standing. You operate out of a system called a license, and a license is permission to break the law, of which without would be breaking the law itself. You think, Vatican, you can release such licenses, force people into getting licenses to say that they are breaking the law? You think you can give monsters licenses and you think you can control them? The monsters will control you.